Why waste your time on that dragonfly? If you want to draw a first-rate flyer, look no further.
Wow, what a cool leaf!
Izzy, Skip! Check out the picture I drew!
That's wonderful, Rosie.
I've seen hundreds of dragonflies, but I've never seen a baby dragonfly.
Me either. How about you, Rosie?
I sure would like to. Then I could draw a dragonfly family portrait.
If we look absolutely everywhere, I'm sure we'll find a baby dragonfly.
My friends, there's an easier way to find a baby dragonfly.
Hey, Sandy!
So you want to find a baby dragonfly. Think about it. Where might a baby dragonfly be?
In a crib?
Baby dragonflies grow up to be big dragonflies. You can't have one without the other. If you want to find a baby dragonfly...
I know. Follow the adult dragonfly.
One, two,
3!
4. Let's explore!
come on, let's dance!
Let's explore! Come on!
More and more. There's so much to learn and see.
Wild animal baby!
Let's explore. There's fun galore in making new discoveries.
Look at that!
I don't see any baby dragonflies.
And I don't see how we could have gotten lost so quickly.
We're not lost. We're in the marsh. Look at all that water and those tall, grassy plants.
Wow! I never dreamed we'd see so many dragonflies in the marsh.
I wonder what they eat.
Good question. One reason dragonflies love the wetlands is because they find their favorite insect snack there.
Which insect do they eat? Are bees their favorite?
Are worms their favorite?
Are ladybugs their favorite?
A hint. Scratch all those bugs from your list. The answer is... Right! Dragonflies eat a lot of mosquitoes, plus a lot of other insects. And they really need all that energy from the food they eat because dragonflies fly fast.
I don't like to boast, but no dragonfly flies faster than me. Whoa-hoo-hoo!
I don't know who's faster, but one thing's for sure. Dragonflies are a lot smaller.
Well, I sure learned a wet lesson.
There's a special name for a place like a marsh where the land is wet. Here's a hint. I've already given the answer.
Hey, reverse the order of the words. Land and wet.
So wet goes before land. The word is wetland.
Right! A wetland is a place where water makes the land wet for at least a few weeks each year. And because wetlands have both land and water, many kinds of animals live there.
The plants in a wetland are a perfect place for adult dragonflies to hang out and rest.
Great, but we're looking for baby dragonflies.
No sign of baby dragonflies. But look over there. Baby ducks, aren't they cute?
Izzy, you big softie.
I remember when I just hatched. I was adorable too. Look over there.
That's one hungry bird.
This wetland is just filled with fish for the birds.
Yummy! I wish I had a fish. Anyone else hungry?
Huh? Sounds like that hawk is.
Gee, hawks are so beautiful.
Looks like Skip. Skip town.
My nose will know where he is.
These plants are absolutely delicious. There's something for everyone to eat in the wetland.
Relax, Skip. The hawk's gone.
Hawk? What hawk? Oh, right. Who's afraid of a little hawk?
You're not the only one who likes to hide in the wetlands, Skip.
Turtles.
They love the wetlands because they need both the water to find food and the land to sun themselves and stay warm.
All this investigating is making me thirsty. How about you two?
There's a good spot to drink.
Looks like those ducks are thirsty, too.
Birds and squirrels and turtles and dragonflies. We've seen a lot of animals except for the one animal we came to see. A baby dragonfly.
Izzy's right. We're no closer to finding a baby dragonfly now than when we began.
Whoa! Sandy! I hear you three are thinking of quitting your quest.
But we've looked everywhere in the wetlands. We still haven't seen a baby dragonfly.
Speaking of babies, have I ever shown you my baby pictures?
Only about 1,000 times.
Here you go, Sandy.
Aw, you were even cuter than Izzy.
No, she wasn't. I was cuter.
You know, Sandy, I always forget that you salamanders live in water when you're babies and look so much different from a grown-up salamander.
We're not the only ones.
What are you getting at, Sandy?
Just that there's one place you haven't yet looked for a dragonfly nymph.
What's a dragonfly nymph?
That's the word for a baby dragonfly.
Nymph? Neat word. Where should we look for a dragonfly nymph?
How
are we going to see underwater?
Have no fear. I've got explorer gear.
No thanks. I'm a river otter, remember? Water is my second home.
Baby dragonflies!
Cool. Dragonfly nymphs live underwater where they find their food.
Lunchtime, dragonfly nymph. And then they fly above land when they're fully grown-up dragonflies. Mystery solved!
Animals find plenty of food, water, and places to raise their little ones in a wetland.
What a wetland!
We're the greatest bunch in history.
All right! Yeah!
We solved another wildlife mystery. We put our heads together, no matter what the weather.
We pick up clues that we can use.
In any place to crack the case.
And take you around the world so you can see.
Creatures great and small on Wild Animal Baby. Wild Animal Baby. Whoa, Wild Animal Baby.
Wild Animal Baby! Yeah!
Tag, you're it. Now you chase us.
Okay, here I come. Whoa, coming through! A little help, please. I want something stuck in my mouth. What do you think it is?
No idea.
Well, I want a closer look. Who's got the magnifying glass?
It's always a habit with this rabbit. I've got the explorer gear right here.
Let's see. It's small and round and brown. Aha! It's an acorn. That's the nut of an oak tree.
Lots of animals think it's good to eat acorns.
If acorns are good to eat, then why would an animal bury one instead of eating it?
Well, I want to know who buried the acorn in the ground.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me either.
Oh, it's Sandy. Right, I knew that.
If you want to figure out the mystery animal that buried the acorn here and why the animal buried the acorn here, then you'll probably need to find an animal that
Eats acorns.
1,
2,
3!
4.
let's explore.
come on, let's dance!
Let's explore.
Come on!
More and more. There's so much to learn and see.
Wild Animal Baby!
Let's explore. There's fun galore in making new discoveries.
Okay, let's think. How are we gonna find another animal that eats acorns?
Got it! Acorns come from oak trees. So I bet ya we'll find an animal that eats acorns near an oak tree.
Good thinking, Rosie.
There's bound to be an oak tree in that forest. Follow me.
Good luck, team.
Acorns! I keep doing that. But I did find an acorn. Let's compare it to the one we have.
Yep, they're both small and round and brown. They're the same, all right.
Okay. Now, how are we going to find an animal that eats them? Oh, I have an idea. Who wants to eat this acorn? Acorn, 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 acorn. Well, that didn't work. Now what do we do?
This might be a time when using your eyes is better than using your voice.
Sandy!
You mean shouting? Isn't the best way to observe animals?
Well, you tell me.
Ooh, Sandy, you're right. My eyes see a big wolf. The wolf isn't eating acorns, but it's a good digger.
acorns either.
Sometimes it's better to think small.
Right. Think small. Think small. Hey, who did that?
Izzy, you found an animal that eats acorns.
I did?
Squirrels eat acorns.
Alrighty, another nature mystery solved. Acorns are definitely one of the foods that squirrels eat. He sure is hungry.
Oh, but is your mystery really solved? Or just sort of solved?
Sandy's right. We know that squirrels eat acorns, but we don't know if it was a squirrel that buried the acorn in the ground. And why?
Take a look at those squirrels again and tell me what you see.
They're climbing fast. Oh, I wish I could climb like that.
They're talking squirrel to each other.
Look at them leap.
And they're eating lots of acorns.
Wow, there's a lot of acorns in the forest. Is the squirrel gonna eat them all right now?
Great question, Izzy. What would you do if you found all those acorns?
I know. I put them in my cheeks like a chipmunk.
I'd go to an acorn bank.
I know what I would do. I'd do that. Look, I think we found our mystery animal. That squirrel is burying an acorn.
The squirrel found so many acorns, it's probably burying one in the ground to eat later.
You got it, Otter Girl.
Hey, if a squirrel buried an acorn to eat later, we better put one back in the hole where we found it.
Very thoughtful of you, Skip. Let's go.
We're almost there. Hey, has anybody noticed that it's starting to...
Snow!
Hurry, it's getting cold.
Oh no, the entire field is covered in snow. How are we gonna find the hole to put back this acorn?
No worries. I'll fly up high and use my eyes to find the hole in the ground. All I can see is snow.
I'll use my belly sliding skills to find that hole. Here I go. Okay, bad idea.
This looks like a job for my ears. I'll use them to listen for the holes in the ground. Second thought, I can't hear holes in the ground. Can I?
Well, if we can't find the hole in the snow, how's the squirrel gonna find it? What if it has more acorns buried in the ground?
Maybe the squirrel digs all day until it finds its acorns.
What do we know so far? The squirrels can't see the acorns under the snow, and they can't hear the acorns under the snow. I wonder if there are other ways that animals find their food.
Hey, there's a hawk. The hawk finds its food like I do, with its eyes.
I see a bear standing on two legs. What's he doing?
Sniffing! The bear is doing what I do, using its nose to find food.
Haha, What if the squirrel does that too? Maybe it uses its nose to smell the acorns buried in the ground.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. My ruler says this snow is a foot deep. There's no way a squirrel could smell acorns under a foot of snow.
Well, here comes the squirrel. Let's hide behind that rock and see what happens.
Look! The squirrel is using its nose to sniff.
It's trying to smell the acorns buried in the ground under all that snow.
Hey, look at that! The squirrel used its nose to smell an acorn buried in a foot of snow. Wow! Double wow! Triple wow!
It's another nature mystery solved. Squirrels bury acorns to eat later.
And they use their super nose to smell them under the ground.
Even under a foot of snow.
Yay!
We're the greatest bunch in history.
All right! Yeah!
We solved another wildlife mystery. We put our heads together, no matter what the weather.
We pick up clues that we can use.
In any place to crack the case.
And take you around the world so you can see.
Creatures great and small on Wild Animal Baby. Wild Animal Baby. Wow, Wild Animal Baby. Wild Animal Baby. Yeah!
That rainstorm last night made the whole forest muddy, and now my feathers are dirty. I hate mud. It's just wet dirt. Good for nothing dirt.
Ooh, I love dirt, especially when it's wet. Can't get enough of it. Woohoo!
I don't care if it's wet or dry. It's still dirt. Yuck, double yuck, and triple yuck.
Well, I didn't get wet or muddy. I found this burrow. Ooh. And I stayed dry all night long. Whoa, worms! Hey, those worms weren't there before. How'd they get there?
What you looking at down there?
Sandy! We're looking at worms. They weren't here last night. They just sort of showed up after the rain this morning.
They just sort of showed up out of nowhere? Anyone feel like solving this wormy mystery?
As long as it doesn't involve dirt. Okay, maybe a little dirt, but just a little.
1,
2,
3,
4!
let's explore! Come on, let's dance!
Let's explore.
Come on!
More and more. There's so much to learn and see.
Wild Animal Baby!
Let's explore. There's fun galore in making new discoveries.
it's the case of the worms that were not here and then did appear. Oh, my dear! Good luck, team!
Oops, sorry again, Izzy. But I think I know where the worms came from. The sky! Maybe last night it was raining worms.
Don't be silly, Rosie. Worms don't rain down from the sky. I know how they got here. Worms got here riding motorcycles.
Vroom, vroom! Go, worms, go!
Oh no! It's gonna rain again. That means we're gonna have more mud. We gotta figure out how these worms got here soon because... the worms are gone!
No way. They were just here.
I'll fly up in the air. Maybe I can see where they went.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Sandy, the worms are gone. I'm flying up in the air to find them.
You're looking for worms from far away, but what about close up? I'll be at the beach if you need me. The waves are great when a storm's moving in. Surf's up!
Close up? I don't
get it. Maybe something from our Explorer gear will help us see things close up. Explorer flippers? Nah. Explorer banana peeler? Nope. Aha! Explorer magnifying glasses!
That's it! Okay, we can get closer. But closer to what?
Ready, team? Hit the dirt! Maybe we'll find worms! Hey, there's lots of stuff in dirt.
Yeah, I see tiny pieces of leaves.
I see tiny pieces of rocks. Wait a minute, the rocks have legs. They're moving.
I don't think the rocks have legs. Those are bugs crawling in the dirt.
I walk on dirt all the time. I never knew there were so many bugs in there. Wow, dirt is packed with so much stuff. I gotta see more. I'm going in, boys.
Rosie, we're supposed to be looking for worms.
Ooh, I think I found one. Look! Come here, little guy.
That's no worm.
Check it out. It was attached to the tree.
It's getting pretty stormy down at the beach. Looks like it's gonna pour. Cool! You found a root.
Oh, is that what it is? What is it?
A root is the part of a tree that grows into the ground. Trees use roots to get food from the ground beneath them.
Hey, plants and flowers have roots. Does that mean they get food and water from the ground too?
Absolutely. Soil is pretty amazing, huh?
Soil? No, we're talking about dirt on the ground.
It's the same thing. Scientists call dirt soil.
Oh, yeah, right, soil. Well, we're scientists, we knew that. We discovered that soil has tiny pieces of rocks, leaves, all kinds of bugs, and it helps trees to grow. Yes, sirree, that's soil for ya.
But no worms, huh?
No way! The soil's way too packed with other animals. There's no room for worms, too.
Are you sure?
Ah, it's about to rain. We better find a big leaf to keep us dry.
Wait, we gotta stay right here and solve this mystery. I think I know how we can find the worms again. Remember when we first saw the worms?
Yeah, it was after the big rainstorm.
And now it's gonna rain again.
Aha! When it rains again, we'll stand right here and see if the worms come back.
And we'll see where they come from, too.
Get set to get wet.
What happened? The worms didn't come back. And now I'm all muddy. Harumph!
I guess we won't see the worms again.
What's so funny, Rosie?
Something is tickling me.
I feel it too. It feels like
Worms! They're back! They must have been in the soil underneath us.
That's right. Worms, like a lot of other creatures, live in the moist soil just below the ground we walk on. Worms need the dirt around them to be wet so they can live. And they love it when it rains because they can come to the wet surface and move around.
Wow, they were underneath us the whole time.
That's why we only saw the worms after it rained when the soil was wet. When it wasn't raining, the worms were in the soil.
But how do they move around in the soil? That seems impossible.
Remember all those little leaves and things you saw in the soil? Well, worms eat all that stuff as they move through the soil, loosening it up as they move through it.
Wow! They eat through the soil and make their own little tunnel. Cool!
That's right. And whatever pieces of soil they don't need for themselves comes out the back end.
Ooh, is that bad for the soil?
Actually, it makes the soil nice and healthy and full of good plant food, so trees, plants, and flowers can grow big and tall.
I got it. Worms can move around under the soil because they eat through it. And plants and trees get food from what the worms leave behind.
Aha! So worms need soil and soil needs worms.
Hooray!
So, Izzy, do you still think dirt is yucky?
No way! Dirt is more than just dirt. It's soil. I wouldn't have my tree if it didn't have soil to grow in.
And don't forget, tons of little creatures make soil their home.
We could dig all day, and we'd still never find them all. Ants, beetles, centipedes, cockroaches, millipedes, and best of all, worms! The list goes on and on.
Wiggling and squirming in the soil looks like fun. I wish I was a worm.
Then let's pretend we are worms. Pretend like you're a worm and wiggle, wiggle.
Now pretend like it just rained and squirm on top of the muddy soil like a worm.
It's okay. I love soil. Bring it on.
We're the greatest bunch in history.
All right! Yeah!
We solved another wildlife mystery. We put our heads together, and no matter what the weather,
We pick up clues that we can use.
In any place to crack the case.
and take you around the world so you can see creatures great and small on Wild Animal Baby. Wild Animal Baby. Wow, Wild Animal Baby. Wild Animal Baby. Yeah!
Join us on our next adventure. Please visit our website at www.nwf.org/wildanimalbaby.